Welcome to Opportunity Shop I channel. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Please, if you haven't subscribed, just click the subscribe button and help us reach 10,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. This is Opportunity Shop I channel. We are here at FNB Stadium, Kaizer Chiefs 2, Stellenbosch 1. My sister, how's it?
I'm good, thanks for yourself.
I'm happy, you're smiling. The game. Let's start with FNB game. What's your take on the game today?
You know what? I think my take on the game today is I am happy on behalf of Kaizer Chiefs, and not just as a Pirates supporter, but as someone who loves football and is a football fanatic. I think it would have been very much disappointing for them to celebrate 55 years
and lose
of excellence and great football and actually changing lives through football with a loss.
Exactly.
You know, so big ups to them for this, for collecting their 3 points. I just hope that they do not win today and then tomorrow they are back to square one.
Exactly.
You know? And coming to this, shout out to the fans that came today and supported their team, irrespective of everything that was going on. I think that's something we just love to see in football. And another thing I think we need to address is I think the fans should also stop comparing their coach to Jose Rivera. These are 2 different coaches with 2 different styles of play, 2 different formations that they would like to do, ways of thinking, and football intellect and IQ is very much different, you know. Nabi got here and he had to work with what was given to him, you know. So for someone who's coming and you're working with what was given to you, you take time to understand it, and more so to combine it with your own understanding of football and where you're coming from, right? And I think with time, he will give them the results that they want. I mean, there are games where we can see that he does have the potential. I know a lot of fans are complaining, why does he always use the same starting lineups? But sometimes you just, before you perfect something, you need to try it.
Exactly.
I mean, I don't think Einstein created something just in one day. He repeated the same thing over and over until he got it right. So I think that's what he's doing. He's trying to see, is it worthy of me repeating it? Because another thing, squad rotations are very dangerous at times. You know, so the devil you know is better than the devil that you don't know, right? And with the few changes, I think as a coach, he knows his job, he knows what he's doing. He will make those changes when the time is right. I mean, he's with these players at training each and every single day. There's an aspect of football that he sees that we as supporters or fans will never be able to see. So I just want to tell the Chiefs fans to give their coach some time, to be patient with him. Like we said, he's cooking. We don't know what he's cooking, but wait for him to open the pot so you can see what he's been cooking. So shout out to them. I don't know if I'm disappointed in the way Stellenbosch was playing. You know, I think one thing about Stellenbosch that we know and we can see is that they've got speed. And that's where you need to start off with when you're doing your performance analysis, you know, throughout the week when you're preparing for them. You need to know that they've got speed. But looking at how they played even against us, yes, we lost against them, and how they played today, it's very concerning from my side. There's a very huge loophole. There's a very huge loophole, and we're seeing that something is lacking and it needs to be fixed, because this is not the Stellenbosch that we know. It's not the football or Stellenbosch that we know, you know. And it shows that, is it because certain players are not there that the whole squad is not playing as it should play, you know. So I think I'm quite concerned. It's a big problem. It's looking like a big problem in the future, you know. So I think Stellenbosch has to go back to the books. They need to sit down. They need to revisit their game plan and their mission and vision and where they're going, because if not, I see danger for them up ahead, you know. So but shout out to Kaizer Chiefs. Wishing them all the best. Jesus only comes once. They didn't have a good Christmas, so happy birthday for them, and at least that's all birthday gift right, you know. Father Christmas was a late but ufike for bona, you know. So ufike ngoJanuary lathi nasidla amakhabichi bona badla inyama yabo. So shout out to them for that.
So, thank you so much. And then let me take you back to Nabi and the squad. Who do you think, since January window now is open, who do you think Kaizer Chiefs should acquire?
You know, the person I feel like they should acquire, I think they are currently looking at also Appollis, and I think that could be a very good selection for them. They do need a player like Appollis. Yes, we want him, but I also feel like looking at our squad, there's not much of a need for Appollis for us currently right now, right? But for a team such as Kaizer Chiefs, I think a player like Appollis or Matuludi, I hope I'm saying his name right, those are players that they need. And like I said, I feel like it's about time we give Nabi the privilege to choose his squad, to start from scratch. Because, I mean, you already see from the signing that he did of Serino that he's got a good eye for players, you know. So, yeah, I think those are players that they should acquire currently right now. I mean, and this is because I feel like also, as much as we want these players, we've got excellent, phenomenal players that are coming from our DDC that I also believe that in the next year or two should definitely be given an opportunity to play for their teams, you know, for their DDT, his first team, you know, and be given that privilege. And I think if we don't give them that chance, those players, we would not be doing them justice, because we can already see that we're able of producing excellence when it comes to football. And Coach Dugu is doing absolutely an amazing job. And after 2 or 1 year, that's when we can now start scouting elsewhere and looking elsewhere if we feel like we're not producing the material that we need.
Thank you so much. Beautiful analysis. Let me spoil it. Your game in Cape Town, you lost 1-0. What's your take on it?
Disappointed, but still hopeful. Sometimes I think, you know what, from my take, we're not going to win the league the way we expect to win it. We're going to take it in a way that I don't think anybody expects it to, right? Big ups to the boys. You know what, even after the game, I could see that, you know what, they were disappointed, but the spirit is still there, you know. There's still a long run ahead, you know.
Exactly.
And I feel like right now, yes, we did not take the points that we needed at the time that we did, and we did not take that advantage, but it's okay. It's football. Things like this happen. And I think we just need to go back to the drawing books and actually see where the problem lays. And I think we're still we're capable of, you know, running for the title. You know, I really feel like we're capable. And I think it's also a wake-up call. You know, 2 losses, it's a big wake-up call. And I think maybe we were a bit too relaxed.
Maybe this is a wake-up call,
Yes, this is a wake-up call. We were a bit too relaxed. And I think also to the Orlando Pirates fans, let's not be spoiled brats. Let's understand. I think now that the boys did not give us the win that we wanted, we're starting to blame each other. We're starting to blame players. We're starting to blame a coach. Just because we didn't win does not mean that our coach is not working hard.
Exactly.
It does not mean that these boys are not working hard at training. When it's not your day, it's just not your day. But it is a wake-up call to say, guys, what are we doing wrong? You know. Let's also look at the substitutions that we're making. Are they necessary at the current moment to make those specific substitutions, right? And also, I feel like let's not allow one player to be the one that is carrying the game. And I think to the players, if you really feel like you are not in the mood to play this game and you've been put in the starting lineup, please talk to the coach. Ask the coach to sit back. Trust me, I do believe that there are players who want to be part of that starting lineup or who want to play and will give it their all, you know, because we can't have 10 players who are excited and then we've got that one player, because one rotten apple spoils the whole ball. And that is exactly what happens. And if you're coming on as a super sub, I encourage the boys, whether you're from DDC or not, whether we're losing or not, you need to come in with that mentality of, I know what I'm doing, I'm capable of doing this, and I'm going to actually try and help my team win.
Exactly.
You can't come onto the field and be scared to make mistakes. Make those mistakes, because those mistakes are the ones that are going to show you and elevate you, and that are going to build you. Because if you don't make those mistakes, you're not going to grow as a player.
Not going to learn,
You know, I mean, we can't be missing 1v1s. What is scaring you? It's a 1v1 against you and a keeper. You can't be scared. Take that opportunity. If you have to be selfish and hungry,
pick the spot. Exactly.
Pick that spot. Do it, you know. But all I'm saying is that, you know what, the race is still long. I hope we still have a very big game that is coming up this Sunday. Their spirits need to be high. They need to be confident. They need to be positive. I mean, the Pirates that is playing right now, I think it's one of the best history has ever seen. You know, and they need to believe that first, that you guys are the best squad that this club has ever seen so far, and you guys have this opportunity to make history. But the question is, do you want to make that history? You know, so like, I'm disappointed, but I'm okay.
Thank you so much. Hard luck for tonight, but all the best on Sunday.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. Please help us reach 10,000 subscribers by clicking the subscribe button. Thank you so much.